Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Today is the 16th of August 2023. I am one of the guest speakers for today's presentation. And the title of my presentation is Agribusiness for Economic Growth and Development in Akoko Edo Local Government Area of Edo State. My name is Dr. Victor Ekun. Akoko Edo Local Government is one of the 18th local government areas in Edo State, though the oldest and biggest in Nigeria. Agribusiness includes all the agricultural processes that are carried out in the field, processing and marketing of the finished produce. Examples are the poultry, the field, the fisheries, snairy, mushroom farming, goatry, to mention just a few. For this to come out well, we have what is called sustainable agriculture. This is a farming method of producing food that meets the needs of the populace and not just compromising for the future needs of the population. Some of the principal aim of this are to conserve natural resources, improve of livelihood, and also to ensure that there's food security. Now, before we continue, we have to engage and empower local communities effectively so that we have a sustainable agriculture. So before we continue formally, we would like to know who are the stakeholders in any community. Is it in Igara or also Ibilo and what have you? We should know the stakeholders in all these communities. Stakeholders, therefore, are the farmers, the landowners, the local authorities, the non-governmental organizations, and researchers that are found in that area. These are all the stakeholders. And one important thing about this is that you can use various methods to engage the stakeholders, such as surveys, fieldworks, interviews, workshops, and participatory mapping. These are all ways, even agri shows, these are all ways by which we can get this sustainable agricultural stakeholders to get them involved. Now, another important thing is that we have to know the problems, the priorities, the expectations, and opportunities that are available in that community. Because for you to talk about the stakeholders, you must know their needs and capacities. And that is where the problem, the priorities, the expectations, and opportunities related to this sustainable agriculture must be known by the people I had mentioned. So that with this, you'll be able to evaluate the resources, their skills, the knowledge and practice that can contribute to that will not hinder the progress of the project. Therefore, with this, we'll be able to know the gaps and strengths of the local communities. The third thing here is to find solutions to their needs. How do we find solutions to the needs of the stakeholders? In the local community, you will get them engaged to co-design and co-implement solutions. By the time you get them engaged in all this, they will be involved in the planning, monitoring, and evaluation of what you have for them. So when they are gainfully involved, they participate in whatever plans that you have, the plan of action and what have you, then you'll be able to know the areas that are relevant, appropriate, and acceptable to the community. Because they are involved, in your planning and design, you'll be able to get them involved, and then things will go smoothly. And then the next thing we do with our stakeholders is also to provide incentives and rewards them. And incentives can be in form of finance, it can be in form of social, environmental, or institutions. How? By sending them to some of the established institutions around, like University of Benin, University of Ibadan, International Institute of Tropical Agriculture, IITA, National Horticultural Institute at Ibadan too. They are spread all over the country. So you send them there so that will serve as a motivation in all that they are doing. And then it will also not only motivate and encourage them to be fully involved in what they are doing. Then the next thing is incorporate learning and collaboration. How do you go about this? See, there are many opportunities in the world of today. Technology has taken over. We have social media, we have newsletters, we have agri show, field days, and all this. These are things or events that you involve people to come around and participate. From participation, they learn from